Hey all, Chris Hauser from TGT Media. Of course, at Fan Expo Canada 2013. We're joined today by the awesomeness of Fred Kennedy. How you doing today, man?
So far, so good. Day just started, but yesterday was really awesome.
Well, hey, you
We
got
sold almost all the new book yesterday, so we're doing good. We sold way more than we expected, which is great.
which is awesome. Teuton's always a great comic. I remember you a couple years back with Big Sexy Comics, of
Yeah.
course.
I still actually, under here, I have the original 2009 Fan Expo comic. This was the first comic that I ever did. Full color. Horrible decision for an indie comic because it's so expensive. Like, you're guaranteed to lose money on this. And I just look at it now and I'm like, Kennedy, what were you thinking? Ridiculous. Yeah, but I'm giving those away for everybody who buys them. I forgot they were under the table yesterday, so I got a lot of these to give away.
Well, there you go. Everyone usually has that one person that kind of set them on their path to their greatness that they are here right and now. Who was that for you?
It's like, are you talking like a big time pro that I like idolized? Well, I was working with like a few people, like just making like crappy comics. And then Adam and I really Adam was the reason that I thought, I could actually take this a lot further than just making comics and printing them and selling them. And so we decided to really step up what we're doing. And I think Adam was a huge, factor in that. Adam Gorham, everybody. Adam Gorham.
Do you find yourself, or rather, I should say, do you consider yourself successful?
Do I consider I guess so, but it's weird because you always have it's like when you grow up and you're in like grade 4 and you see kids that are in grade 8 and you're like, oh man, when you're in grade 8, you got it together. You know what's going on. But then you get to grade 8 and you're like, nope, no you don't. Well, it's like I always thought like I knew what I really wanted to do to be successful. And now that I'm there, like my goal in radio was to work in Toronto at the Edge, and now I'm working at the Edge. I'm doing afternoons. Like, it's one of the primo spots in the country, but do I consider myself successful? Yes and no. I achieved that goal, but now that I'm here, I still want to go further. And so it's like, we got 3 trades done, but is it successful? No, because I still want to go further. So am I happy? Yeah. But I don't think that I'm where I want to be, and I don't think I ever will be. I will never be that guy who's like, man, my life is so great, I'll never be that guy.
Deep stuff, man.
He's asking deep questions, brother.
Wow.
Don't worry, wait till we get to you.
Yeah. I'll cry.
Blow your mind, man. How do you deal with your failures then?
I eat them. I just eat them and I keep going. Well, I get so annoyed with people who get all uppity when they fail at something. You fail, you get up and you move on. Like, I don't want to get all like Batman or whatever, but like quitters just irritate the piss out of me. So we gave our first book out, volume 1. We've made this trade. We thought, oh man, we're awesome. And then we handed it out, and consistently we were getting like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. You got 2 choices. You got a few choices. You could like say, you guys are all wrong and I'm right, and leave it the way it is. You could be like, you're all right, I'm terrible, and just give up. Or you could be like, you know what, maybe you're right, I'll learn from it, I'll change what I'm doing, and I'll develop and grow. So you got to keep finishing everything. George R. R. Martin's principle with writing is that you finish everything you start. And I think that's the struggle, man. Like, if you have like a story that's going south and you just give up on it, you're not going to learn. You're not going to get better. So you just keep going.
Or you can kill off all of your characters and, start a new season.
Well, kill off the ones that are causing problems. They shouldn't have gotten out of line, man.
The younger generation are coming through here. They're looking at your work. They're looking to you as inspiration for themselves. But how can they become inspirational?
How can they become inspirational? I don't know.
Or how can they become inspired?
Well, just like have a goal and keep going towards it, I guess. That's really, I guess I kind of led into that before, but like when somebody like comes in and they're like, I'm going to do that, and everybody's a naysayer and then they still manage to achieve it, that's awesome. I love seeing that stuff. Like, I love seeing like guys like slag somebody 2 years ago, and then today they're like, yo, I've really liked that guy for a long time. It's like, no, you didn't. That always gets me jacked up. I love seeing stories like that.
That's awesome. Where can we find all of these awesome comics and yourself?
BigSexyComics.com. We just relaunched the website last fall. And I'm posting all my short stories and novellas and stuff on there too. So, because you can't sit around waiting for art forever. Sometimes you just got to keep writing. So prose is the way to go for those on a budget.
Awesome. Hey, good stuff, man. Thanks a lot for taking the time to do this, and I hope you have a great rest of your con.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Boom.